people and loving people and serving hot dogs and all of that stuff, is because every moment you were serving the church, your heart was also connecting with God's work here. That's the way it works. And every time we give sacrificially to the Lord, our heart connects there. So for wherever your money goes, your heart goes. Where you spend your money, your heart follows. Your loyalty goes. Your affections follow your cash, or your cash app goes right after them. Number 4, last thing I want to say about this parable. There is a savings plan that will never crash. My grandparents lived through the Great Depression. They were kids, and they told me about that. I remember writing a school paper and talking to my grandma about it and how meager things were and how desperate things were. And as we look through history and even around the world, we know that the economies of different nations do this. And some of you have lived through your own personal great recessions. You felt that pinch where you lost what you thought you had, and you thought you could depend on this money, and it went away, and you thought your savings plan was good, and it turns out to not be so good. All over the world, this keeps repeating. But there is a savings plan that won't crash. Like it's golden, that if you invest in it, it will always bring riches. I'm not saying that you're going to get wealthy financially, but I am saying that when we invest and when we give to God's kingdom, that doesn't disappear on us. That is never wasted. A few years ago, just 2 years ago, we hosted a breakfast where we had a group come in and share about how to get kind of all of your financial affairs in order before you die. And let's face it, we don't like to think about this. I mean, we're Christians, right? And we still don't like to think about this. We don't like to think about dying, and yet we're Christians. We believe that unless Jesus comes back in our lifetime, we're going to die physically, live eternally. That's a great promise that we have, but we still struggle thinking about getting stuff in order because we don't like thinking about death. And it was really helpful when they came and they shared like, hey, when you die, who's going to watch your kids? That's a good one to think about. Who's going to have your stuff? Like, are you going to arrange it so the courts get involved, or like, can we just make it so it goes? And it was really cool that some Highland